All right, we're back.
Welcome back.
And we are back. It's Radio Nowhere on WJBD every Saturday at midnight. This is Matt Donahoe.
Isn't it technically Sunday morning, every Sunday morning at midnight?
I would have to agree.
Well, then you should say it's every Sunday morning at 12 a.m. because midnight makes it. If you start talking about, midnight on Sunday, people are going to listen tomorrow night, which is actually
not if they're doing it right.
It's not right.
What if we just said it's at midnight 01 Sunday mornings? Because that's right after the weather eye.
No, it's just because that's not catchy. It's midnight on Saturday.
Get up really early Sunday morning and listen to us.
No, because that makes it sound like when you're getting ready for church, like early in the morning.
We could be here at that time if some people would allow it.
All right.
Okay.
Just saying.
You want to sleep here? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying that given our reasonable
bedtimes.
Yeah, it is unreasonable that most of us would be up, but it's feasible.
Are you saying it's possible for us to be on the air until like 5 in the morning?
I'm saying it's there's the only thing standing in our way is ourselves.
I'm not standing in
our
anyone's
health, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not standing in anyone's way. You can broadcast all night if you want.
I gotta go work at 1:30.
Well, see, Well, we're not carrying on till 5. We're here until 1 a.m. And what do we do every Saturday at midnight? What do we do here on the show, Steve?
We talk and play music and entertain and do stuff.
All kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah.
And speaking of playing music, we just heard a bunch of garbage.
Now, Bruce was very specific when he let us do this that we could not criticize the music.
Well, that's very true, but I'm going to stand fast in my claim. That song we just heard was garbage. It was pure garbage from beginning to end. The song was Always Happy When It Rains.
Only, not always.
What did I say? Okay, yeah, Only Happy When It Rains.
Good job.
And who's the artist, Steve?
Garbage.
Get it?
No.
So I wasn't criticizing the music because the band's name is
that's great.
Garbage.
Why don't you like the band's name?
I love the band's name.
What's the band's name?
Garbage.
Why is it garbage?
That's third base.
Oh.
Before that, we heard one of my favorite bands currently touring, and that is Imagine Dragons. And the song was from their album Night Visions. The song Bleeding Out, following on the heels of Radioactive, and It's Time, two of their...
Radio Nowhere? What?
No, Radioactive, which is not us.
Strangely enough, funny story, when I was in college, that was the name of the student radio club. It was called Radioactive.
It was called Radio Nowhere?
No, Radioactive.
Oh, well, our show's called Radio Nowhere.
Well, yeah, but the song was Radioactive.
I thought the song was garbage.
So, Matt, I'm kind of surprised you made it tonight, to be honest with you.
Well, gosh, he said, going along with Steve's obvious setup to insult me. Why is that?
I went out
forsooth.
I went out to Balloon Fest this evening and saw the head fly over, and I just wasn't sure you were going to make it back to Earth in time for the show.
This is okay.
The giant Matt Donahoe head balloon.
That's the one.
And it's been a running joke, and we explained it last week on the show. But here's my question: is the giant Matt Donahoe hot air balloon it's shaped like my head, right?
Yes.
Is that supposed to be a hot air balloon shaped like my head? Okay. Or is it literally my head inflating?
That's why I was questioning whether you made it to the show. I think it's actually your head inflating,
or is it like a giant model of my head and I'm piloting? Or
no, I think it's just your head.
So you went out to Balloon Fest tonight.
I did.
You saw the balloon glow?
No. We saw them putting them up for the glow, but we
what? Close your eyes?
No, we just got out of there before it got dark.
Wait. So let me get this straight. You went to a balloon glow, and you left before glow.
Kind of.
Well,
we saw the balloons.
That's fair enough, though.
Inflated.
You probably see them better in the day.
Yeah, and I have to say...
Probably can't see them glow better in the day.
No. I'm trying to help them.
I have to say the Space Shuttle one was quite impressive.
Really?
Yes, it was.
It's very cool. What'd you like about it?
It was huge, for one thing. And it was a giant space shuttle.
What is it like? It's like one of the biggest specialty balloons that there is, pretty much.
Yeah.
250 12 feet or something like that. I can't. It's not in the paper because it was one of the last-minute editions.
Where'd they set up in the park? I mean, to inflate it.
Cape Canaveral.
Just what section of the? Do you know?
Over by the pond.
Over by the pond.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, if it's that big, they probably need
it was
extra
in a pretty
room
big area. Yeah.
Okay.
It was right next to the lighthouse. If that helps you. The lighthouse balloon.
The lighthouse balloon.
Yeah.
It doesn't help me because I would have moved around, right?
Well, no, it's a balloon glow. They don't.
I thought
leave.
maybe you could see it from
okay.
your view though, and could see right
Flying
down
over the
where it
park.
was. Yeah,
That's right.
Excellent.
Taka, would you like to introduce the next song?
Sure. This is an artist called, his name's Jonathan Colton. A little backstory on him is that he kind of got into the music business as a computer programmer. He just kind of was just messing around and doing some freelance stuff, and he got a song in a video game, and then he just kind of enjoyed the process, and in the process has enhanced his skills. And this song, actually, the reason I think of this song, the reason I even thought of this song, is a few weeks ago you played Weird Al's song about the
the Jungle Cruise Ride song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This song, it's not musically the same. It's not even really thematically the same, but for some reason it triggered this. It's Good Morning Tucson. It's on Radio Nowhere on WJBD.
Full service, 100.1 FM WJBD, Radio Nowhere. That was, and Steve, do you recognize that song?
No, not really.
You didn't recognize that song? That is a song, Romeo and Juliet, originally made famous by Dire Straits. But that is from the album Sawdust, which is a Killers album of remakes and B-sides that they put out.
Get all the technical difficulties worked out now, finally?
Yes, well, maybe.
Since I get yelled at all the time.
Well, do your job better, Steve. You're our producer. Before that, Good Morning Tucson. Jonathan Colton. And we've got lots of great stuff coming
guys,
up.
I know I got in trouble last week.
Hold on, Steve. What?
We got a phone call we need to take.
You what? Well, okay. Now, we talked about this, right?
No, this is important.
I wasn't even here last week, and I've been hearing about this all week and how badly it went last week.
I know, but this one I really think we need to take.
It's on you.
Yeah, this one's on you, Steve.
Oh, I'm sure.
We do not take calls on this program, but we are going to do our best. Steve, our producer, has cleared this.
Against our better judgment.
Against our better judgment, we're going to take this call. Hello, you are on the air with Radio Nowhere.
Is this WJBD?
Yes, this is WJBD. It's our midnight show, Radio Nowhere. You're on the air.
Oh, I'm so glad. I had your number on a paint pen, but I dropped it a ways back. I don't know if I didn't know if I got the number right.
Well, you did. You've got us.
You've got us on the air right now.
You are on the air right now.
Okay, I'm in need of a little bit of help.
Well, we are your full service station, so we'll do what we can, sir. What's up?
I'm a balloon pilot.
Oh,
cool.
Oh, that is.
Are you here for the big festival this weekend?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Steve was just talking about being out of balloon.
You're not piloting the shuttle, are you?
Are you the shuttle pilot?
No, I'm a balloon pilot.
Okay. Oh well, what's going on?
Do you need some help promoting your balloon? Because I mean, we're all about that.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No, I'm not the shuttle pilot.
Okay. So what's going on?
I'm in the air right now.
Well, first of all, can I ask you your name?
You're in the air at it's like what 12:20.
Wait a minute. Okay. Let's everybody take a breath. What's your name, sir?
This is Daryl.
Hi, Daryl. And what is your balloon name?
My balloon is the saloon balloon. It's shaped like an Old West saloon.
Okay.
I wear a cowboy hat when I fly it.
Okay, Daryl. Now, you just said something about being... And see, I don't remember that from the... anyway.
I didn't see that one.
Okay, so you said something about being in the air?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Where are you?
Well, now, Steve, you were at Balloon Fest tonight.
I didn't see a cowboy hat. I
Well,
got to be
they
honest
didn't
with you.
take off tonight, did they?
No,
that was
it
just
was
a
just a
glow
glow, yeah.
tonight. And this morning...
Was the race.
But the race, there was bad weather, so they didn't... I mean, they inflate it. It's kind of like a morning glow, they call it, like a day glow, they called it.
Oh,
So,
they didn't take off?
well, no, they didn't take off this morning. They had a race yesterday.
Well, I
were you
didn't.
part
I
of the
didn't take off today. I wasn't part of the Balloon Fest today.
Oh, Okay, so wait a minute. So you've been in the air since yesterday's race?
No.
When did you take off?
Tuesday night.
Wait. Okay, hold on. Balloon Fest started this weekend. Friday, yeah. Yesterday, I guess. And you're telling us you took off Tuesday night?
From
Yeah,
where?
I took off from Centralia.
Okay.
But I didn't plan on being in the air this long. Actually, I was looking forward to being out of Balloon Fest. I know the shuttle balloon is really big, but apparently they have one that's a lot bigger than that. They have one that's shaped like some guy's head. That's at least 50% bigger than the shuttle.
Yeah, we've all heard about.
It took up a lot of space.
We've all heard about that one, Daryl. But
I was really excited to see that one.
Well, okay. So you are not a Balloon Fest pilot, just to make that clear.
That's correct.
But you are a balloon pilot, and you took off Tuesday night?
Yes, and now I'm not sure where I'm at.
You're not sure where you're at? Are you, like, over Salem or Central? I mean, which way did you head?
Well, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything right now.
Are you further out? Are you? I mean, did you head towards like Mount Vernon?
Are you over land or water?
Well, the sun's starting to come up wherever I am, and I might be over water.
You've been over water at some point, I would say.
Wait, the sun is starting to. Sir, it's almost 12:30 here.
Okay, well, and like I said, I don't see much right now, but I went over some billboards a couple hours ago.
Okay, good. What did they say?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't think they were in English.
Well,
so I'm glad I got the number right. I had one of your ink pens, but
right.
I dropped it. I dropped it outside the basket a while back. But I'm glad I got the number right. And can you help me figure out where I'm at and give me some directions back?
I don't know about that.
I don't think we can, sir. I don't think we can help you with that.
Well, you're the on-air resource for the balloons, right?
Well, for Balloon Fest 2013, we are. That's right. You listen to us, and we keep you up to date. But
we could send Matt's head after you.
Very funny. But, sir, you have to understand, one, Balloon Fest is over for the day, and two, you're not a part of Balloon Fest.
It's not that we don't want to help.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try, but...
I mean, short of giving you directions, is there anything else we can do for you? I mean, is there someone we can call or
you know what?
A bonfire we can make for you or something?
If the sun's coming up, I'm expecting I'll be able to see a little bit more detail, and maybe I can flag someone down on the ground pretty soon.
Have you been up this whole time then, since Tuesday?
Yeah, I packed a cooler.
Okay, Daryl.
Well, if you I think I'll be fine once the sun comes up. But if you guys can't help me with directions, I was wondering if you could do something else for me.
Probably.
Sure.
I'd like to hear "Jump" by Van Halen.
Oh yeah, you bet. Radio Nowhere, had to cut that one a little bit short. Sorry, I hope our wayward pilot got to hear it.
That one's for Daryl.
That one's for Daryl, wherever he may be. Hopefully he finds his way home. Meanwhile, I guess this is something that would help him. Let's check the weather on Full Service. 100.1 FM WJBD. And then following that, we are going to bring you some more of your favorite music that's just a little offbeat from what you're used to hearing here on Radio Nowhere on WJBD. And we're back on Radio Nowhere here on Full Service WJBD. Having a few technical difficulties tonight. Our producer, Steve is...
Not me.
Your mic's not on.
That's fantastic.
Your mic's not on. And
it really is.
Putting me down!
And so we're trying to get him into shape a little bit here to help us out, prevent these technical difficulties. Meanwhile, 12:35, we just heard the Weather Eye forecast, which means it's time for our Crowded House Pick of the Week. This is the song Fall at Your Feet. It's the live version here on Radio Nowhere, on WJBD.
Full service.
Radio Nowhere on WJBD. Steve, turn your mic on if you're going to do some announcing. Who was that, Steve?
That was the Cars with Magic.
Nice. Nicely done.
Steve, our producer, is having some technical difficulties tonight, so we apologize for that. Matt Donahoe.
What did we hear before that?
Before that, we heard Crowded House from a live performance in 2007, Fall at Your Feet, our Crowded House selection of the week,
Very good.
as we try to do every week, immediately following the Weather Eye forecast.
Great.
So, we are having a great night.
Good.
It's a great weekend. It's Balloon Fest weekend. We hope our friend Daryl, the balloon pilot, found his way home, or found his way somewhere.
Back to Earth, anyway.
Back to Earth. Let's see. Tomorrow, Balloon Fest events going on. Either of you guys are going to have a chance to head out to Balloon Fest tomorrow?
Unlikely, as, again,
Well,
I got to go to work at 1:30.
Yeah, you're leaving for work here in about less than an hour. Steve, taking the kids out tomorrow?
Probably not, since we were out there tonight.
Because I think we're going to try to go to one of them tomorrow, either the morning or there's supposed to be a morning race and an evening race tomorrow.
Yes.
Did you eat anything while you were out there?
Yeah, funnel cakes, lemon shake-up.
You had several funnel cakes?
No.
You said, I asked you if you had
Well,
anything to eat, and you said funnel cakes.
No, we just had one funnel cake. And
Like between you, or you had several and the family shared one, or how did that go?
I shared one.
You shared?
I did.
Wow.
A funnel cake, even?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What else you have?
Lemon shake-up.
Do you have a deep-fried Snickers bar?
No, I did not.
They
Did you
had 'em
see
out
them?
there.
I'm trying to think what... Oh, I think Grady had some Dippin' Dots.
They're the ice cream of...
The ice
of the
cream
future.
of the future.
Although
and-
I don't think it says that anymore.
Yeah, because they've been around for what, 20 years?
Something like that.
The ice cream the ice cream of the present is not that
Exciting.
exciting. Why did they never take off? Why are we not getting our ice cream in dipping dot form only now? Is what I want to know.
I would guess that despite the fact that there's nothing wrong with it, it's just the current way that we deliver ice cream is probably more space effective.
But they promised us. Like flying cars.
Yeah. Maybe they're just waiting. Maybe that's the plan. As soon as the day the flying cars are introduced, Breyers is going to go, you know what? We've been waiting a long time for this. Look.
Roll it out and just Dippin' Dots. Although, I guess Breyers could not actually call it Dippin' Dots, right?
Well, I'm sure everything's negotiable.
Well, no, because like Xerox, right? Or Kleenex.
Right. But
It's a brand name. Dippin' Dots is a brand name.
But you have to assume that Unilever, who owns Breyers, probably has a substantial amount of money. They could probably do whatever they wanted.
Or maybe they just come up with their own thing and
Have
not
a dip
to.
of our dots.
Okay. That's a slogan. I don't know that that's a name. How about just like ice cream pellets?
Frosted giblets.
Frozen BBs.
Did you see any of the alligator on a stick out there, Steve?
I did not.
That
We
would-
didn't really venture around that much.
They were talking about that on the news, on WJBD News, that they had alligators on a stick.
Not like live.
Yeah,
Not like pet
no,
alligators.
I gotcha.
like meat.
Well, you look scared for a
I've
minute,
had
Steve.
shark on a stick, and it tastes like chicken.
A live shark?
A live shark, yes.
On a
You had to
stick?
bite it before it bit you.
Balloon races at 6:30. That's what I was looking for.
Oh. Well, thank you for that.
Full service 100.1 FM, WJBD. We are Radio Nowhere. That was Arcade Fire, Sprawl, Mountains Beyond Mountains.
And is that Sprawl 2?
Technically. Yeah, and then Sprawl 1 is, oh boy, I can't remember what but it's actually a two-part song, kind of, and they bleed together.
They bleed together?
They bleed together.
They bleed
It sounded very magical.
It did sound magical, Steve. Thanks
Kinda.
for that musical insight.
No problem. Glad I could help.
12:52.
Well, it's nice that you would choose to help for a change. So
Yeah, there's that.
Nice. Play nice.
we're. I'm trying,
I know.
but Steve keeps fiddling with his microphone and turning it on and off. So
Yeah, it's all.
Well, he can't help that he's part MacGyver. He's trying to build something to defuse a bomb.
you mean his portion of the show?
Goodness gracious.
Oh, it's always so much fun here at Radio Nowhere.
We've had a good night.
We've had a great
Have we?
night.
Been a pleasure to be
Tackett and I have.
Yeah.
It's good to
I was
hear.
happy to be here because I really thought I was going to be somewhere between here and Chicago at this point.
Kind of like the balloon pilot, maybe.
Well, I would
think
wager. I would
It
wager.
might be over Macho Grande.
Over Macho Grande?
Yeah.
I would say, given the way the wind and the jet stream goes, he's probably somewhere that away east.
Okay, well, if the sun was coming up.
Well, it could be one of two things.
And they are.
He could be somehow against all laws of physics and nature going westbound, and it would look like the sun was rising if he was catching up with the sun as faster than the sun was setting.
Maybe he was just seeing the giant kiln over at John's Biscuit Emporium, and he thought that was the sun.
Could be.
Could be.
And then what was he? You had one of two options.
Or he's gone far enough east that somewhere roughly, let's see, it'd probably be British England would be my guess.
British England.
British England. I'm going to vote for that one.
Of course. Well, Steve, you're a geography teacher there.
He was.
Well, we're getting ready to wrap up the show with a Billy Joel tune. This one is Miami 2017, Seen the Lights Go Out on Broadway. Kind of a neat track of his, not one of his more well-known tunes, but it is a cool tune.
But that's what we do here. We play stuff you may not have ever heard of, and even artists you may never heard of. But
Right.
we try and introduce you to a few new things here and there, stuff that we like. And although we're probably not the kings of the media world,
Like we should be.
well, yeah,
Except
if
for Steve.
I hadn't have made that wish with that genie,
Did you wish you were big again?
I did. I should have wished to be the king of the media world. Remember, though, if you like what you hear,
Tell a friend.
but for some reason, if you're in the minority and don't like what you hear,
Do not tell, and I mean do not tell, anybody ever.
ever.
WJBD Salem Centralia.